Okay, everybody, welcome back to some Farmer Simulation 22 with Urok and myself. And I'm straight now. We're right here where we left off in the last episode, hanging out on this dirty old equipment. And we're finna do some canola, and he's finishing up the harvesting over there with a little bit of bale, and then we'll take all that to the factory up there and everything. But hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a great day. So if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button. If you really want to know more, hit that notification bell too. Otherwise, let's get into this video. Man, somebody please watch my stuff.
I'm about 65-70% done with this contract, and then you know, before we complete the contract, we'll need to bale it so we can still get the straw off of it. Because if you complete it before you bale it, when you complete it, all the straw goes away.
Gotcha.
I accidentally did that on my singer player game the other day.
Okay.
Because I wasn't intending on baling it. So, but I should be done with this field here pretty soon.
Yeah. What I'm going to end up doing is repositioning my tractor, because I don't want a canola. All right, I need to change it to barley, oats, canola. Yep. And do a little switcheroo, changing around real quick. So,
yeah, if you're gonna do that, I would say go across a couple of times, maybe 3 times, and that'll give you room to turn around, you know, without having to worry about going into that other field.
Yeah, that's good. I need to go on up here and do that. Yeah, that was the only thing I was kind of worried about when we got started getting back.
Of course, I mean, you could always hire a worker to plant, and he won't make mistakes.
This is,
you know, if you're worried about doing that.
Actually, I'm just gonna get myself lined up. Oh, you dummy. Let's get out of the field. Just get out of the field. Thank you. Woo! Ha! Man, everybody. Hope I know I seen that. I got to edit that one out, boy. Woohoo! Did a 365 on that one. Go across this field, go into this field. No, shut up, crows. Excuse me. Felt like I just swallowed some water.
Yeah, I think next episode's probably going to be a lot of contract work, trying to make up some money.
Excuse me about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Strick's choking over there on his water.
No, actually, I didn't drink any water. I just was trying to just do a gentle swallow, and all of a sudden, it's like I was in the swimming pool, sucking up the water.
But we're going to be doing a lot of contracts. We may do some of them off camera, but just trying to go slow as we can on this first day in the game, trying to make up as much money as possible because we still need, a few more pieces of equipment to buy. Plus, we want to get our chickens started, so we're going to try to do as many contracts as possible. Some plowing, harvesting if any more come up, stuff like that. But if you've played this game, you know how it is starting out. You gotta grind a little.
Like any game.
Get the ball rolling.
Yep. Just like any game, gotta grind. Some games can be really grindies. Let's see if we can get.
But that's our current plan anyway. We want to get into chickens as soon as we can, so we can start making a little extra money there. But
like you got
the main thing is trying to save money. We've got a pretty hefty loan to pay off, and we've decided that to pay off our loan, we're going to use half of our contract money that we get to pay off the loan. So, like, if we make $30,000, we're going to pay off $15,000 of our loan. Yeah. That way, we're keeping some money in the bank too for expenses and stuff like that. But maybe a good bit of time played off camera. It just depends on how the money's rolling in, because we want to try to pay off the loan as quick as possible. And
don't want to bore the heck out of everybody by just
doing contracts over and over. So what we may do is do some contracts off camera and make extra money. Probably cut a few more trees down on our property and get a stump grinder over here, get rid of that stuff. Nothing you haven't seen before, just little stuff like that, just to make things a little easier on us. But probably most likely the next couple of episodes are going to be kind of doing what we're doing, doing contracts, because we're going to be several days out on our crops growing. So but we'll try to make it up, do a few different things where you're not watching us do the same thing over and over.
Yeah, but be so repetitive.
Yeah, but we're going to try to get this going as quick as possible. We'd like to get our chickens started. We do want to get into productions eventually and all that. But
which that's down the road too.
Yeah, it's going to take us a little while to get to where we're going. Our next goal is to buy mowers so we can actually start doing grass, like mowing the grass around our place, and also planting a field in grass, which so we can get into sheep, because we want to start with chickens and sheep. Eventually we'll probably have all the animals. Pigs will definitely be last because they take forever.
Oh, do they?
Well, I mean, they don't take forever per se, but you've got to have so many different crops for them.
Ah, okay.
And we don't have enough fields for that yet. So.
And then what does the actual horses do in the game? I know.
All right, so what you do with the horses? All right. Well, horses don't give you any products. What you do with the horses is you buy the horses and you train the horses every day. You have to ride them every day and clean them every day. And then they go up a percentage every day, after you ride them.
Okay.
And once they get to 100% on their training, you can sell them for profit.
Okay. I was just kind of wondering.
But you can also, if you get male and female horses, I believe, now I'm not 100% sure because I haven't done horses in any of the games, but I think you might be able to have them reproduce as well.
Okay.
And then you could train the colts up and make money that way by not having to buy the horses. But I'm not 100% sure on that.
Right. So, well, anybody, if you know all about the horses, leave a comment. Let us know.
Yes, let us know, because we're both learning. I did play Farm Sim 19, but the only two animals I ever did were chickens and sheep.
I did 05 on Facebook, but trying to drive it kind of like not happening.
But I've never done anything but sheep and chickens. I know they're easy to kind of get started, and we want them to get in, because we do eventually, like, our goal on this map is to eventually have all of the production buildings, except for maybe grapes and olives.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing a whole farm in the future, where we do nothing but grapes and olives.
Yep. And then what we talking about? Maybe see if we can get like up to 15 million in our farm or something
like that.
Yeah.
Just doing grapes and olives, nothing else. The only productions we would have would be the oil mill and the grape factory, or grape processing plant, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And and then we talked about maybe having 2 regular crop fields for one type of animal.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know what animal that would be, but we can only have one animal on that particular that particular farm that we plan on doing like that.
Yeah.
So it'd primarily be all grapes and olives, and then one animal to kind of help us supplement our income at the beginning.
Kind of like a chicken.
Like chickens, probably, just so we'll have some eggs to sell, just to give us something besides the grapes and olives, because it's going to take a long time for
that
to get
come
that
in
going.
Production, yeah.
You know, of course, that playthrough will probably be heavily relied on contracts.
Yeah.
Because
and we was also thinking about doing a no man's land episode
as
also.
Well.
Yeah, because we was kind of tinkering around with it last night, since I've never been on the actual map, and we'd probably be doing a lot of grass cutting on that one.
Yeah, doing some grass, but we'd eventually get into some crops and stuff too. But you know, we talked about trying to make it challenging. This one is more about us learning how to play the game, learning all the different aspects of the game, and then we're going to try to do some other maps in the future that are going to have you know, some pretty tough challenges. In other words, you know, limited to what we can do. And
yeah, because then, like, I know we were talking about on No Man's Sky, listen to me, No Man's Land, we were talking about we could not borrow any money whatsoever.
Right. We can only buy what we have to start with, the 1.5 mil.
Yeah.
And when we buy all the equipment we're going to start with, we're going to zero ourselves out to $100,000 just for expenses to buy fertilizer and whatnot. And after that, no more money. Everything else we'd have to make off of cutting grass or trees or whatever, you know, we have access to.
Yeah, when you said that, everybody probably just said, they're like, what the hell are they going to do to themselves?
Oh yeah, we want to. I mean, right now we're learning the game. We're not ready for those hard challenges yet, but you know, we're getting there quick. You know, but we want to learn how to do all the different crops, learn how to do, you know, all the different animals. That's what this particular playthrough is about. Is we've got to learn the game. I mean, yeah, I've watched a lot of people play it, but that don't mean I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's easier watching than actually getting in and playing.
Right. So we're gonna try to make it challenging. We want it, you know, eventually. You know, like I said, this series is gonna be, you know, we're gonna try to get into everything, you know, a little bit, just so we know. Kind of our goal was to own the bottom half of the field and all the production buildings in the game, and all the animals in the game. That's, you know, no money goal or anything like that here.
Yeah.
Just being able to obtain everything and learn how to do all the different crops.
Yeah, because I know the production, like the baker boy. Ooh wee.
Well, the bakery is tough. I mean, you got to have 5 different things for that production.
Yep.
So you got to have cows, you got to have chickens, you got to have sugar, you got to have strawberries, and you got to have the flour plant as well, the mill, to get flour. So I mean, you're talking about 5 different products, 6 different products really.
You know, I'm glad they don't have rice in this damn thing.
Well, you know what? There is a modded map that has rice on it, and that's one of the ones that we're going to be doing at some point.
So that means that we got to deal with rice patties. I get some
yes. But hey, at least, you know, you have a limited knowledge about rice.
Yeah, how to kill a snake.
I have no clue. I've never dealt with rice ever. Only thing I know how to do with rice is put it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's good with some Chinese food, ain't it?
It's good with anything, man.
Yep, some steak and gravy with some rice.
Hot roast. I mean, you got Mexican rice. You got all kind of different ways to do rice. But that's our goal. That's our plans. You know, we want to do some different series. We are at some point going to do one of the logging maps We're going to have to learn how to use all the logging equipment before we tie ourselves into that. Which we'll probably do some of that here too, on some of the properties that have a lot of trees. We'll have to suffer through learning how to use the log cranes and trailers and all that good stuff.
But the good thing about it, we can actually do the contracts to kind of get us familiar with all that.
Right. We're not going to just do these contracts. If a good cotton field or potato field or something like that comes up that we can just lease the equipment for, we're going to do that so we can learn what to do, because we've never done it. And like I said, I've watched people do it, but doing it and watching people do it's two different things. So, but that's what we want to do. I mean, we want to experience the whole entire game on this series, and then we're going to get into some challenging type situations.
Why can't you just keep your damn thing
And if
going?
you have any suggestions for like what map you would want us to do next, obviously, we're I mean, y'all are the ones watching the videos, so you have an idea of what map you want us to do, and what you want us to do on that map. Like, if y'all want to come up with some challenges for us to do as well, we'll try to do that.
And see how bad the knuckleheads can screw it up.
Right. I mean, you are dealing with some knuckleheads, so it ain't gonna be pretty. But we'll do. If the audience wants us to bang our heads up against the wall and do nothing but logging, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Just not on this one. This playthrough, we're gonna kind of do what we want to do.
Yeah. Get familiar with it.
Yeah, we've got to learn how to do all the different aspects of the game, because like I said, we're both pretty new to it.
And then
I did play Farm Sim 19, but I only played by myself, and I never got into anything.
Now watch.
As far
logging
as
are probably the easiest for us.
Yeah, probably. I mean, logging, once you learn how to use the equipment, it seems like it'd be pretty easy. But if that's all, like if we get on a logging map and that's all we can do to make money is logging, and we set a stupid goal for how much money we got to make or something like that, that's what makes it a challenge.
Yeah, because what is
trying to do it in the quickest amount of time as possible.
Yeah, because there was one map that we was looking at that actually was nothing but a logging server.
Yeah, it was all logs.
But I mean, driving a damn skid steer, you just pull up to it, zzz, grab it and hooked up, and then go over and put it on your damn well, I can't remember what it's called, the one that skins all the actual tree branches and all that stuff off of it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what we're doing. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know what those logging machines do, because I don't.
Yeah. Well, I know what the skid steer does, or one of them actually carries it through the thing, one cuts it down.
Not the skid steer. You're talking about the one that chops the trees down.
Yeah. Because they almost look identical, because hell, I know one hunting season we were sitting there and all of a sudden I kept hearing this damn big old racket, and the guy that was hunting with me before he passed on, he was dirt worker. He's man, sounded like a trackhoe or a bulldozer, and damn sure enough, just a few seconds later, around the corner comes a D9, and they're finna cut our property. Yeah, I was like, wow. Yeah, people that we leased it from didn't let us know, and right in the middle of deer season, they're finna cut the daggone property.
Let me go empty out the harvester now that I got it off the field, so I can start baling here soon.
Yeah. And I'm just, I got a couple more swipes on this one other field that I'm in now, and then 62, 63 be planted in Knuckle. But like you were saying, at least all these fields will be coming in at the same time.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, there might be a little bit of time in the day difference, but
yeah. Well, like with
they all come in the same day.
Yeah, like the little 4 ones, with the.
Or at least all the wheat will come in at the same time. All the canola will come in at the same time.
Yeah.
Or on the same days or whatever.
Yeah. It may just to be a few minutes behind each other, or a couple hours behind, like one in the morning time, one in the afternoon.
All right, well, I'm fixing to find out how much we made off the extra oats. Going to sell these. And then I got to come back and hook up to the baler. And that's going to be a job.
Oh, come on, straight Strick, stop moving your damn idiot. Stop pushing all the way down on your daggone wheels to turn. See, now you just missed up that one little spot. Oh, just go, Junior. Just go on. Get back over.
And we do realize that baling takes a long time. And
oh, so in other words, on that contract, you got to harvest everything first, then actually.
You have to harvest
then
everything.
bale.
Well, like right now, I'm fixing to sell the rest of the oats, but I have to bale all that before I complete the contract, or it'll go away.
Gotcha.
So we won't know how much, how much we're gonna get off of. Wow, pretty good. 4,700 off extra oats.
Yeah, so you've already made the quota for the harvesting part of it, right?
Right. Yeah. The contract is complete, but we're going to take advantage of that straw being in that field.
Yeah, and bale it up
and bale it up and sell it right there beside us at the biomass place, and that way we can make some extra money because, straw bales. We're going to make a lot of straw bales out of that field that I just harvested, and that's just extra money that's just going to waste if we don't do it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's why we have that. That's why we have that mod, getting straw for contracts, because in the beginning of the game, it helps a lot to be able to get that money off of bales.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, since you mentioned the mods, we've added a lot more other mods to the actual playthrough here than we did when we first started and everything. So it's like another.
We'll be
10 or 15
showcasing
more.
those later on in the and by later on, probably a month or two down the road, when we get to having money where we can actually start buying.
Yeah.
We bought some bigger implements and stuff like that, some bigger tractors. Same thing everybody else does. We just found some we liked.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I am going to start the long process of baling this field. So. This baler on. Lower it down.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to come back up here. No, well. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, anyway, let's go forward. Straight. Just go forward. Just go forward. Just come back up, come back down here and get it over done with. You're wasting more time trying to turn this damn tractor back or go backwards. I'm surprised someone hadn't made an easy back mod for yo-yos like us.
Somebody probably will make one where it makes it a lot easier at some point, I would imagine.
Yeah. I can't believe those idiots can't drive their tractors and back them up. I don't see what's so hard. Hey. Yeah, but they probably got 18,000 hours on it.
I have a good excuse. I only have one leg. So I have to do everything with my my left leg instead of my right leg. And driving, it's a lot harder. Oh, well, we're not really driving, are we?
No, we're just finger touching. We're finger painting.
I have never been good at backing trailers in games, like any game that I've ever played. That's why you'll never see me playing like Trucking Simulator or something like that, because no, I would have to have a steering wheel to do it.
Oh yeah,
and I can't afford it. So
yeah, because I mean, even the cheap ones is still 150 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, Strick, I'm just on the second row of straw, and I'm already working on the fourth bale.
See if I got everything. Let me see if I got everything in this field.
Yeah. Should be, if you're done planting all that's going to be neat.
Well, I'm just making sure I didn't miss no little gippy gaps.
Yeah. The only thing that'll be left now would be rolling. So
Yeah, this one actually needs rolling.
they're all gonna need rolling. I
Yeah.
see stones in all of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, just going around the edges. All right, moving on. Hope and hit it. Yeah, boy, 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 boy. And ladies and gentlemen, if you know how to use a better way to using that tractor or the trailer back there that has the steering thing, please leave a comment. That way me and Urok knows how to use it a little bit better, because that joker, it can
I
be
just don't back it up anymore.
It can be a pain in the wonkas.
I drive it straight. I don't drive it backwards. That's how you do it. I will never try to back that trailer again.
Yeah,
if I miss a bale with it, I'll just catch it on the next circle.
So you'll do a U and come back and get it.
Nope, I'm not even trying to back that trailer anymore.
Wrong way.
Not even a little bit. Not until I get some experience at backing up stuff, because yeah, that thing having that little gooseneck on it, it ain't me.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it when you was like fifth one. Then I seen the turn, like, oh.
I just like it because of the features that bale trailer has.
Yeah,
you can actually take all the bales off and place them down on the ground instead of having to just drop them on the ground. And it just, man, it makes stacking them a whole lot easier. And for time's sake, when we do start saving bales and stuff like that, I ain't trying to use a forklift to grab every single bale and stack them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make some money off this field off bales. I mean, probably at least what we made off those other two fields, but I mean, I'm already at 6 or 7 bales already. And I ain't made it very far. I'm on the 4th row. And there's a lot of rows. But yeah, definitely, guys, if y'all have any like tips or tricks that makes things easier, please let us know, because we're still learning the game. I know nothing about farming in real life. Everything I know about farming, I've learned from this farming simulator. Now I know how to plant a garden, stuff like that, but that ain't farming. That's that's planting a few plants, harvesting them later. I've never done any real farming, so anything y'all want to, give us tips and tricks wise.
Yep.
Or if you just want to keep them to yourself and keep laughing at us, we're fine with that too.
Yeah.
But anything y'all want to, give us tips and tricks, or if you have like, different pieces of equipment that would make jobs easier for us, that you know about, please tell us. We're not
professional.
We're not above help from anybody.
Mm-mm.
So if you have anything, like even if you have a mod you like to see us use, we're willing to do that. We're still learning the game, so anything we can learn, we'll be happy.
Oh yeah.
Me and Strick have been friends for a good long time, and we love playing games together. And then he started a YouTube channel, so we didn't get to play together much anymore. But now we're featuring a game that we're both playing, and we want to continue doing that. Even with some other games that we've thought about we want to do is, multiplayer that we both enjoy playing.
Yeah, he's wanting to get in doing a co-op on Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley is one that we've talked about. We also talked about doing a multiplayer on Icarus.
Yep.
And
then one day down the road, we'll probably fire up another server for doing some art down the road. Something like that.
Yeah, we'll probably play some Ark. Probably at some point, maybe in the future, come back to 7 days. But we had some issues with our multiplayer game.
Yeah,
where we couldn't load in, and I think a lot of people have had that issue. So, and we just don't want to do a server 7 days to die right now. If we're going to do a server right now, it's going to be Farm Sim. We're both having a lot of fun playing this game, and that's something in the future. If
damn, I meant overturn that one. Yeah, crap.
If we get to going good here, we'll have a server where people in the community can come and join and help us farm. That's our goal. We want to grow his channel and grow the community and be able to play with y'all in the future. That's what we want to do. I'm eventually one day gonna get off my lazy butt and start a channel, but I just haven't done it yet. Probably when I get my income taxes back, I'm probably get some editing software and stuff to do that with, and I may start up my channel towards the middle of the year, around June or July, somewhere in there.
You gonna do it on my anniversary date of a year?
I'm not gonna do it on June 7th. No, I'm not gonna do it on June 7th. I may start in June. I may start in July. At some point, I will start doing it. But I'll be playing a lot of different games that you won't see on Strick's channel.
Oh yeah, because once you
I will be doing some farming simulator and stuff like that. But I'll be doing like King of Retail, Fishing North Atlantic.
That's a game I wish they would make that a co-op.
Yeah, that game would be so much better if it was multiplayer.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, I would have to get into it and have him watching my screen and kind of teach me the ropes of how to do the fishing of North Atlantic, it's a pretty fun game. I like it. Everybody, I'm going to put a cut in today's video. I appreciate everybody coming out and watching Farmer Simulator 22 with your Rock and myself. So if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button. If you want to know more, hit that notification bell too. But as always, everybody, be careful, be safe. Until the next time, I'll smell you later from old farming down the grain.